Let's see here. Seems like you're in need for a well-do haircut, aren't you? Mm-hmm. It's grown over quite a lot, hasn't it? Yeah. When was your last cut? Mm-hmm. I see. It seems like the top is a little bit shaggy. What are we thinking of doing? A little bit of an undercut, a little bit. You have quite a lot of density up here. Okay, let's see here. Get you wrapped up first. Here, hold still for me. Let's see. Okay, there you are. Perfect. Let's see. Here's a little bit tangled. I'm gonna brush this all out, get a general idea, just to see what I'm working with. I want to make sure that the hair texture will be manageable. Yeah, it is getting quite warm right now, so I know we mentioned last time that an undercut might be needed, but we do a bit of a triangle. We'll buzz that all down. Yeah. Do you want it directly and fully buzz down? A little bit of a longer layer. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Let's see. Right. Now, when we do go into actually buzzing it down, do you want it what gauge? Alright. Well, one thing to keep in mind is that with that just direct and shorter length, that will cause maybe a little bit of irritation when it is growing back out. However, I'm sure that you are well aware of that. There shouldn't be too many issues with that overall. So we'll make sure we get it quite smoothly. Get this all set up. Since you don't want it directly down, we'll get the few gauges. However, how much are you thinking? Below your ears, a little bit above? I think you can pull that off. Let's see here. Quarter, 1 inch. Set those down. Let's see here. I'm going to clip up the top portion of your hair up first, alright? I want to make sure everything is out of the way. Okay, just Hold still for me. That up. A little bit up here. And normally people want quite dense hair, as it a bit better when you age, gives a bit more volume later on. However, that's the one issue when you're getting a cut, like right now. It's a lot to hold up. Perfect. Let's see here. Alright. Just keep your head straight for me. Perfect. Turn your head a little bit to the left. Good. We can do a little bit of a fade going up. We'll still keep it quite short, just to help overall with heat. Luckily, it seems like your hair does grow quite fast. There's nothing to worry about in that. Perfect. Now look a little bit to the right. Let's see. I'm just going to brush a little bit of that off. Perfect. Switch that out. So any big plans for this week? Fun events? Of course. Gotta make sure you're in tip-top shape now, don't we? We were quite busy last week. We had a lot of people wanting to get it cut just before the weather is warming up a bit more. It's the middle of summer, so yeah, it's quite expected. We had quite a few people watching the World Cup going on and all that. A lot of football fans. Yeah. I mean, not too surprising, but there's quite a lot of mixed feelings, you could say. Brush off that. Seems quite good. Let's see. Brilliant. Okay, we'll move on to the rest of your hair here. Let me just grab all the clips out quickly. So did you watch any of the games? Yeah? Any country in particular you were cheering for or supporting? Yeah. Oh, of course. Well, it's unfortunate that it's over, but it was quite fun to watch it all go down. Of course. Let's see here. Are we thinking of a bit shorter on the sides? Alright. So I'll do a little bit of the bottom part a bit shorter, right? Yeah. Okay. So a little bit shorter, and we'll do more of a comb over, almost like exactly. Kind of dampen that down. Okay. I'm just gonna put this cloth very lightly over your eyes here. I'm gonna spray some water. Hold still for me. Perfect. Let's see. Just want to make sure we don't get any split ends when we're cutting it. Perfect. Alright, I need you to hold very still for me, please. Try not to move as much as possible. I definitely feel like it's going to turn out quite well. It seems like you have quite the good facial structure to pull that off. Let's see here. A little bit shorter up here. Alright. Get that. Do you have a preference for kind of what side? Do you want the part more in the middle, more on this side? We could do it more centered as well if you want more of it. Alright, okay, we can do that. So we have the bottom sides all done now. Let's go back to the top. Are you thinking of a little bit of a longer layer coming down, or do you want about the same? Yeah, we'll give your hair a full wash after that and style it up. If anything, we can go a little bit longer, and if you want a bit shorter after, I can add that in. Won't be an issue at all. Okay, we can do that. So I'll just take a little bit off. Just a 1/4 inch. Let's see here. Then we'll wash it all up. And just get the main part done now. Yeah, it's quite common that whenever someone's not too sure if they want to fully commit to going a bit shorter, I prefer them go a little bit longer at the beginning. We can always take it off when we're styling up at the end. I mean, that always has to have like a bit of an impact, in my opinion. You never know. Although I feel like you can pull off both. A little bit of the shorter side and longer side for hair. Most of the time it's pretty one-sided, but okay, I'm just gonna split this down here. Get your part. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna get most of this off your collar. A lot of loose hair here. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna switch this out. Let's see. Let's get rid of all the loose hair now. It's back on. That's not too tight, is it? Okay, perfect. And again, I'm just gonna briefly just cover your eyes with this cloth. I'm just gonna quickly wash your hair, get some water on it, spray it down, and all that. I'd rather not have any water go in your eyes. Just hold still for me. So I'm gonna pour some water on. So I have a few different shampoos I'm gonna use. Just make sure we have a deep condition and cleaning. Okay. How's the water? Is it too hot? Okay. Just gonna add the conditioner in. Make sure that's nice and lathered up. I didn't get any water in your ear now, did I? Okay, perfect. Just do let me know if I do, and I'll do my best to get it out. Always a bit hard to go around the ear area. So I just want to make sure. There we go. Just a little bit more. Alright. Just gonna grab that cloth from you. Perfect. Have that nice and clean. I'm just gonna add the leave-in conditioner. This will just kind of protect your hair, help with styling as well. It's almost like a gel, but it's more of a conditioning one. You're not allergic to papaya or mango, right? Okay, perfect. Let's see here. Still for me, I'm just going to add that in. Make sure your hair is nice and hydrated. Grab a little bit more. Perfect. So let's kind of have that in. If you want, I can quickly wash it off. Doesn't do too much. Again, it's more of a leave-in conditioner. However, if it's a bit too strong smelling or whatnot, it's fine. I can. Perfect. Okay. We do like to add that in just to help heal and moisturize your hair. Just given the overall cut of everything, we don't want more split ends now, do we? Perfect. Now, last little treatment for your hair. I have a little bit of oil here. This will help lock in all that hydration and moisture. Going still. Just brush that through quickly. Alright, let's see here. Do you want it a little bit of a full back type of look? If you want, once it. Alright, now for the actual styling portion of it, would you prefer a more of a messy look, more of a clean look? Okay. Yeah, that does fit your vibe more. Alright. And again, did you want a part? Okay. So we can do the left, center, middle, and kind of go in so it has no part, just kind of at the front. Just to help get a little bit of it sectioned. Perfect. Just brush that into place. Let's see here. Did you want any additional styling? Any, say, headbands, scarves, whatnot? If you like bandanas, if you'd like. Okay, we can pass on that. Okay. And now, in regards to the rest, do we want to shave it off? Do we want to leave it, let it grow out? Okay. Yeah, I know you did mention that since everything was getting a bit warm, you want to kind of shape it up a bit. Yeah. That shouldn't be too much of a trouble. Okay. Let's finish getting this into position fully. Perfect. Okay. So I just have a damp and a warm cloth here. So I'll kind of open up all the pores just on your face. Just help keep everything nice and warm for you. Also allow me to kind of cut and remove all the hair a bit smoother. Preventing any razor bumps and whatnot. Just a warm steam. Okay, perfect. Let's see here. You're not allergic to lavender, are you? We do tend to have a few individuals who are allergic to it. So instead of using the shaving cream, we have to use a more conditioner based or more of a soap based covering for it. Just make sure the skin's fully lathered up. Of course. This has lavender and peppermint infused into it. Scalp. Keep it nice and open. Make sure your hair is nice and soft just for when we do go down and shave it. Go. Would you consider yourself more of a more tough skin, sensitive skin? Just so I can gauge how hard I can press down on the razor. Yeah, sometimes people have a little bit more of a irritation or reaction to your face getting shaved, which is quite common. So it just helps a little bit. So we'll just kind of shape the top, get rid of the kind of the messy part. Everything overgrown, yeah. And then we kind of go in with the scissors after just to kind of trim up the rest. Okay, perfect. Let's see here. Go nice and slow. I don't want to nick you at all. And now in regards to the sideburns, do we want fully removed, a little bit left? How high do you want it? Okay. Okay, I can do that for you. Let's see here. Okay, to turn a little bit to the left over here. A little bit more. Okay. Very good. Try to get all of this. It does seem like you have a bit of coarser hair. Just gonna add a little bit more shaving cream. Okay. Could you puff out your cheeks a little bit for me? Good. A little bit to the right. That's good. Let's get on this side. And again, just puff out your cheeks a little bit. Perfect. And now lift your head up. Just kind of tilt your head back fully. Let's get the bit of your neck down here. Yeah. Do you want it all the way? Okay, yeah, just cleaned up a little bit. Okay, let's see. And now I know that you originally just came in for your hair and beard and whatnot. Do you want anything done with your eyebrows and plucked, shaved, or whatnot? Well, I just can't help but notice they're a little bit overgrown. Just on the sides a little bit. Do you want me to fix that up for you? Of course. Yeah, we can get that done for you, don't worry. Okay, I just have one spot left. Hold still. Perfect. Let's see. Okay. So I'm just going to trim up a little bit of the longer hair. How long do you want it to remain? So just a little bit on the upper lip, a little bit on the sides. Okay. Perfect. Just get any of the Okay, keep your mouth closed. I'm just gonna go up just by your upper lip here. Okay, let me just brush off any of the fallen hair. Just get rid of anything that we don't exactly want. Perfect. Now, do you want a little bit of course, already guessed it. So we were gonna do a little bit of a after steam. So I have a few hot cloths right here. Hold still for me. Let's keep this right up here, nice and close. Just kind of helps make sure everything is gonna be nice and smooth. All the pores are opened up. We'll do a wipe and then end with a little bit of a, not a cold, but a little bit of a warmish cloth. Just to seal everything up. Perfect. So I'll come in and wipe everything off, just any of the remainders. Looking quite good. Looking at the warm oil. Do you notice your skin's a little bit on the drier side? When your scalp or face is a little bit on the drier side, your hair tends to be a bit more coarse, a bit more brittle, not as soft, which can cause some issues when you're cutting it or shaving it. So just try to remember to keep your skin moisturized, keep the water locked in. There you go. What do you think? I'm glad to hear. I think it looks quite good. Just a couple of pieces up here I'll move. Is there anything you want changed, altered, or whatnot? Of course. I did mention if you wanted the top a little bit shorter, we could add that in. You could take a little bit more off if you'd like. I see. Well, I'd have to agree on that. Looks quite good. Let me just quickly. Perfect. Well, let me get that cape off of you. Let's see here. Well, it certainly was quite nice to see you again. It was quite a while since our last appointment. I'm glad that I was able to get this cut done for you. It's looking quite nice already. Just remember, since I did put the hydration, it's like sealant, cleaning, and extra hydrating cream in. Just try to leave it in for about 24 hours. If you were going to wash your hair, try to put it at least off until the next day, if possible. Just kind of helps the overall quality and effect of the ointment I added. Of course. Well, I think it looks quite good. Again, you're welcome to come in at any time. Feel free to call or just walk on in. Super nice to see you again. So you can just head up to the front. You can handle the payments up there. You can either do card or cash. Either works best. Yes. Just for the overall hair, the beard trim, we did opt out of just the eyebrow aspect of it. However, if you want, we could also prepare a wax for next time if you want to just not worry about it as often. Of course. Well, it was lovely having you in. I hope you have a lovely night. And again, feel free to come back anytime you want. Perfect. Well, I'll see you then.